Right, folks, this is going to be pretty crazy, man. None of you will probably relate to this. Somebody might. First gig I ever went to, 1993, Milton Keynes Bowl. It was Metallica headlining with Megadeth on the same stage. The first time since they've been on the same stage since Metallica kicked him out of the band. Massive deal. They didn't have the Donington Festival that year, so this kind of replaced it. Me and my mate, we were 13. Daniel Lofthouse, if you're out there, mate, fucking hell, it's been a while I spoke to you, son. Still alive, mate. I'd like to know what you're up to. Don't know how all this Facebook shit works, mate. It's not me. I'm too rebellious for all that, as you know. But no, I ain't got a choice. Anyway, getting to the point, man. Yeah, first gig I ever went to, ever. And the ironic thing is I probably remember it clearer than all the others because it was the only one I was fucking sober for. But me and him thought we were ready for a proper gig. Like, we were 13, I tell you, mate. It was a smoking hot day and fucking women got their tits out and all that, man. We're like, what the fuck? Like 13 and shit, was loving it. We got to the front and thought, yeah, Diamond Head plays, and everyone was like just standing about, yeah, it's good. These boys were supposed to be Alice in Chains, but I think they had to put out because Lane Staley was all fucked up on H and shit. The Almighty took their place, and I think I knew them. I don't know if I did. I don't think I heard any of their songs actually. I knew the names. I was banging to my Kerrang and all their metal magazines. But when they came on, mate, it was like they were the fucking main act. It went nuts, and me and my mate were like, fuck this, and we ran to the back. It reminded me of a time about 20 years later, in 2002, when I went to see Oasis at Finsbury Park. There was two little girls, must have been about 13, 14, in the thick of it, and I'm like, girls, trust me, get the fuck out of here. This is not Westlife. Oh, no, we're going to love it, we're going to love it. This one's called Hello, right? And fucking let's out, please, let's out. I thought, I told you guys, there ain't no pop shit, mate. I tell you, this was the first gig I ever saw, and I wasn't ready for it, man, but it was fucking awesome. This is the Almighty kicking ass. They perform like monsters, man. I was so excited to get home the next day and check it out on Headbangers Balls. I knew it was going to all be broadcast. This is literally from '93. This was the original broadcast of Headbangers Ball '93. The first gig I went to, 13, mate. So now you believe me, I'm a fucking rock and roller. If I'd gone to Guns N' Roses when I was 8, I would have done. Obviously, would have died. I wouldn't be here talking to you. But yeah, mate, this is my first official gig, and it was a beast. If anyone remembers this, mate, if anyone was there, you've got to get in touch, man. This is insane. I don't know how the quality is going to be. The sound quality is not great, but it don't matter, mate. It's the atmosphere. Hopefully, it's filming properly. I still can't figure out why it's fucking upside down sometimes. Sometimes it ain't. Anyway, let's rock out with the Almighty, man. They're fucking badass. And they put on a show. They thought, what a stage. What a stage. I was supporting Metallica and Megadeth. They performed, mate. And that chick there, I'd like to fucking chat with today, actually. But I think she was married to this dude, man. The singer, the songwriter from the Almighty. I can't tell if he's Scottish or Northern Irish. He's one or the other, but he's a fucking Brit. This is a fucking rock and roll band that deserve a bit more, man. They're a really fucking good band. Check them out live. They are blistering live.
Pete, lots more. But right now, we're going to show you some live performance from the Almighty right here at
First
Milton
gig
Keynes.
I ever went to, man. It was a monster. What a gig. Look at the crowd, man. Me and my mate were like, fuck this, mate. We had to run. It was going nuts. Like, these were like 25, 30. We were like 13. We were like, I'm not ready for this shit. And twice as rowdy than it actually there. So it looks on the telly. It was crazy. This band smashed the performance, man. This gets copyrighted, I'll kill someone. Fucking badass. First gig ever, man. Massive hot day. It was a festival. It's a one-day festival. It's Metallica headline. You know, look at them going nuts down the front. Obviously, it's footage. It's still pretty good though. Keeps going high and low, but you get the point. A little bit, mate. Got me downstairs to myself in a minute. What I believe, yeah. Keeping my spirit alive. Give me possession. Everyone needs to buy this out, man. And Almighty Power Trip, and even on Spotify, get it on Amazon today, man. It's a fucking banger rock and roll album. The best album, probably. Fucking smashed absolute ride, man. It was so loud. We were like getting the burner at the back, and you could hear it rocking. Obviously now we'd be up the front, man. Like, we were 13-year-old kids, we were getting smashed all over the place. We stood there for like half a song, trying to sustain it like, it's too loud. Kids, man, probably little children, big fucking men, top readers. So that's the women, man. Literally the tits were out and everything. I remember it pretty clear, man, because I weren't drunk. I think I started drinking around 13 or 14, but I weren't drunk for this. My mum wouldn't let me go. I had to tell my mum to let me go, man. And we got a lift down there, and we got a lift back, but fucking thousands, man. This was the festival of the year. This was the biggest rock event of the year in '93, because I didn't have donkey. It was up shit, man. It should have been out some change. Like these boys are said, and these boys fucking rock. Concentrate on something ridiculous. These boys are pretty damn rocking. So played their asses off, so I knew it was a big opportunity. The supported I know them just before this, so they're on the cusp. I don't know what happened to them, I think they fucked it up. Proper addicts, mate, you know what I mean? It seems all about it. All it is about the lifestyle. Better live than I am. There's only great rock band should be. Any band ain't better live, ain't real rock band on. Oh, it's fun. Riff, man. That is fucking bang. Yeah, man. It's immense you can find this on YouTube. I don't know how they found it, but I remember watching this MTV broadcast. Look at that, man. Oh, it's fucking there, man. Anyone else that was there, simply fucking birds, you get in touch, mate. So Dave. Woo! It's only got Power Tripping live as well. I remember, man, these are the two songs I remember. I remember hearing that position, you can fucking house banging, that Power Tripping shit was nuts. Vague memory of the actual gig because it was fucking 93, so I was 13 and 41, 23, 28 years ago-ish. Hold on, let me do the math. 93, 2003, 2013, 2023 is 30 years. So yeah, 28 years ago, man. Fucking hell, life flies when you're a fucking rock and roll star wannabe. Well, I am a rock and roll star. Stop every time. Well, a tripping motherfucker. I was there, man. I was fucking there. Come on! Lead G-Star coming up. Running, man, double bass. Oh, the first double bass I heard was Phil from Motorhead, maybe. That's what inspired Lars Ulrich. I don't think he was double bass. Look at my brain refused to use one, man. He could do it with one, mate. He refuses, like, nah, I ain't fucking that Eagles Dare shit, I know, man. That's fucking awesome, man. Yeah, there's footage of Metallica and all of them, but to me, the Almighty performance for some reason, I don't know, that stands out more in a way, because that was like, the first band were good, Diamond Head, they wrote Am I Evil and shit, it was good, but no one was really that into it, and I'll tell you what else was weird about that day. I don't know if any of you know this, there's only a few rock heads on here, or if you're just here for my crazy speeches and shit, but if you're here for the music, then you'll like this. You know, in between bands, there's such a fucking waiting. It was such a hot day. We weren't drinking enough. I was really a bit bored waiting for it to start. They play music just on the speakers just to keep you going. Everyone's just like nodding along, no big deal. Pantera were big at the time. They'd just come along. Well, they'd done Cowboys, and like everyone's waiting for Volga to Sweat Power. I didn't know much about them. I knew about them, so I was reading about them. I didn't like them because apparently Phil and Selma had a beef with Dave Mustaine at the time. I was a Megadeth fan, so I was like, oh fuck this new band. You think they're the bollocks talking grief from Dave Mustaine? They're fucking shit. I'm not having it. Pure fucking lunatic even then. Avoided Pantera like the plague just because I didn't like the guy beefing with Dave and shit. And like I say, they were playing music on the fucking speakers, and all of a sudden, 1, 2, 3, 4, fucking Hostile come on. It was like they were live on stage. The crowd went nuts, and I just knew, I just felt this must be that band they're talking about. I went out the next day and bought the album, man. I was like, I give up, mate. Yeah, this is the best shit around, man. I was a Pantera head for life. But yeah, I heard it, and I just knew, I think I said to you, this must be the Pantera band I was talking about. He goes, yeah, mate. I was like, fucking hell, I understand now. Awesome shit, man. Good story, mate. All true, man. All true. I don't tell fucking fake stories, mate. They're all fucking true. They're not that impressive, but when you get to 41, you look back on your life and shit. There ain't that much apart from, well, it's a lot of wild nights I can't remember, but I know a lot of fucking partying, mate. Yeah, a bit upsetting. I'll let it go now before I get fucking depressed. Anyway, that's a banging video, man. Banging.